Alright, welcome back. You're here at Uncle Steve's Card Shop once again, where we generally sell Japanese products at a fair and reasonable price. But today, I'm here to tell you guys my top 5 things that I will be looking to invest in for Pokemon in general. Spoiler, it's going to be all English product. And for the most part, I own absolutely none of this. I plan to sell none of this anytime soon. So if you guys think I'm just trying to product, or for whatever reason you may think that I'd be saying this, I would disagree, and I just want to give you guys some fair and good value. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off on something that might be considered a hot take. I want battle styles. I own one box of battle styles in full disclosure. I bought it for about 200, a little less than 200, I believe. No? I think it was 200 exactly. Obviously, you can see that this is a pretty reasonable price, especially since I'm not paying tax on it. And I would suggest the same to you guys. Obviously, this is purely for entertainment purposes, and this is purely my opinions. Do what you feel is right with your money. Do not, listen to a guy living in his parents' house. Got it? Got it. All right. But yeah, battle styles, simple pieces. It's long out of print. All the Sword and Shield sets are way up there. In general, I don't think that the single cards are that bad. We have some pretty cool looking stuff, in fact, in my opinion. I think Battle Styles truly is undervalued, especially when basically every other set is $400. Along those lines from XY? Or not XY, sorry, Sword Shield. For some reason I get the red and the blue right here and I think of XY. But yeah. Anyways, that's my first one. Battle Styles. Definitely believe that this is truly undervalued. And if you guys can find it for a good price, I would heavily consider picking it up. And I definitely will be picking it up until I get to max capacity of my position. Let's go to number 2. My number 2 is a weaker set, obviously. We have Scarlet Violet base right here. Scarlet Violet base in about, a 2 months time is about to be completely out of print. Honestly, I think it's already out of print. So we are already seeing the effects of it being out of print and slowly going up, as pretty much all Pokemon product does. I expect Scarlet and Violet to end up just like Sword and Shield and get to about $400 or $500 a box. I am shocked to see this at around $200 when it's long out of print, and even less. I think if you can find yourself a good deal on this, I think it will just trend upwards. Go ahead and look at the cards again. I think the cards are okay. Brawl, it's Gardevoir, and the Cool Drowsy, of course, the Riolu, the Slowpoke. Like, there's plenty in the set, I would say, that people could also trend to, and that could be your own way of getting exposure to it. But for me, I tried to stick the boxes, so my number 2 choice, like I said, even though this is in no particular order, is Scarlet and Violet base. Let's go ahead, get to my number 3 option. My number 3 option, for the exact same reasons as just stated, is Paradox Rift. I think Paradox Rift is going to continue to appreciate. I think it's going to be a $400 or $500 box, just like I said for base sets. And I mean, there are plenty of cool enough cards in here, especially stuff that gets graded at such a high premium that I think people are going to want this set in the future. I don't even think this is even the worst set in the block. So for me, Paradox Rift is definitely undervalued, and I am looking to pick up this box anytime I really can get a hold of it. I think I own 1 box of this, I will admit, as I'm trying to grow my position, and I own none of base set yet because I have not found someone with a base set box that it doesn't already have it priced as if it's going to go way higher. So that's what I could say for Paradox Rift. Let's go ahead and get to my next option. And now for something that could be quite, let's say, divisive. We have Prismatic right here. I would not advise scalping for it. I really don't care for the scalpers. But this price has definitely collapsed to a more reasonable value. I think most people are believing Prismatic Evolutions is the Evolving Skies of this set, or this block, I should say. And thus, getting Prismatic in general and sealed product is going to, in theory, be one of the best appreciating things you can get. So I would be a fool to not recommend you get Prismatic every time they get put out a reprint. But I would do so... How do I put this? I would do so carefully. Obviously, if you're just looking for top dollar, you can just go try to scalp it and grab it off the shelves and put it in your closet. Technically, you have every right. You are a consumer of Pokemon, and in the past, playing Pokemon was just left on the shelves and never picked up, and we didn't have an issue when the investor came in and grabbed it then, did we? But now we have an issue when it's super hot, right? But for me, I think you could get a really good deal at your local card show. I think you get a really good deal if you make a connection with a local game store as well. And for me, that might be a better option than just going to Target and waiting for them to stock their shelves. And for me personally, I feel it's better because at least if I have a good relationship with my game shop owner, I'm helping them have their store that is a pillar of the community, which helps the community get product, have a great place to play, have a great place for community, and that for me feels better. But obviously, we can look at this in many ways. We could look at it just purely for money, and you guys are free to do whatever you want. I'm here to just tell you guys, like I said, what I think the best things are. And Prismatic for me, as we know, has amazing cards in it. We already know this thing's probably going to be worth even more than this in the future. Sylveon's already $400 card. Everything here is down even from its peaks from my understanding or memory. And I don't think we could satiate the amount of need and want there is for Prismatic. I really don't think it's even possible. We keep trying to reprint 151 and what? 151 Elite Trainer Box. Let's just go look at this. Trainer Box case. Now I need the 151 Trainer Box. We're still at $235. This has been printed to oblivion. Put in your local Costco's. Printed to the ends of time. $78. What is this? Some... Yeah, Korean. Sorry. I had to digress. This has been printed out of its mind. Can't keep up with it. I expect this to be the exact same thing as Prismatic. I think Evolutions are even more popular than 151 Nostalgia. Maybe that's me being incorrect. I'm not sure if 151 or Prismatic are going to be the #1 top dog set of Scarlet Violet block. But it's going to be could be an interesting ride, and I feel wrong not recommending you guys to get something. As for me, I actually do like 151, but I don't like these prices for it, so I ended up buying Japanese boxes, as I mentioned in my tier list video. I thought it would be wrong to not have a little exposure to this, especially since that's a booster box, so in a way, I kind of prefer that to an ETB. And then as this appreciates, which I believe is one of the main things for how you would get 151. Correct me if I'm wrong. As this appreciates, that box is going to keep going with it, and that way I have at least a little exposure to what might be the best set in all of Scarlet Violet. But anyways, let me go ahead and get to my 5th best option. And for me, this one it might be even more divisive. This is Journey Together. The set everyone is dogging on. Dogging on so much that, oh look, it is completely collapsed. People don't want it. Prices keep going down. The scalpers are screaming, going, oh my god, I'm stuck with this product. What do I do? If you want to sell it to me at half the price, I'll take it. I think most of us would take it at this point, to be fair. But I think this is definitely a sub $200 box. I got to pick one up for $180 this past weekend. I know plenty of people who are screaming about this product, who feel over leveraged on this product, who bought this product really strong because look, we got Enzorark, we got the Lily's Clefairy, we got Iono's Belly Bolt, we have Hopsacian if people care. I don't personally care. In general, I think it's crazy the set is being considered bad The arts are pretty great. I think it's just fell out of the limelight because people are excited for Team Rocket. And I think people are going to be really excited for Black Bolt White Flare, especially when it comes to English. I know on our website, I'm almost sold out of every single one of these boxes already, and it's Japanese. So, for me, this is everything under 200 basically is a go, go, go button for me. At this point, that's where I'm looking at. I own one Journey to Getter box. I hope I get more. And honestly, by me telling you guys this, I'm literally hurting myself because I'd rather prices drop way down so I can grab it all up and sell it when it will become a $400 or $500 box. And I am pretty confident in these statements. But I suppose we'll see. I hope everyone ends up being able to get what they want. I'm glad no one seems to want Journey to Getter anymore. I'm happy to own it. I'm happy that I don't think I'm taking anything for people who truly want it. But who knows? I'm sure plenty of people have issues with that statement or issues with what I'm saying either way. If you guys made it to this part of the video, appreciate you guys. Hope some of this might validate your opinions, validate what you're looking for. I honestly think that there are some great opportunities in Japanese product also. Like, Japanese product being at this price is also just kind of crazy. But I try to sell at market, provide a service to the people, and I try to do my best for y'all. Have a great night, everyone, or day, whenever you may be watching this. Peace out. See you later. Buy my stuff here at UncleSteve'sCardShop.com if you want to support me. Link will be in the description. Bye-bye.